now we are at Business Outsource Postnet EastGate. We are here. I'm going to chat to the owner, Bob, about his entrepreneurial story so that you can be a bit more motivated and inspired to try entrepreneurship for your future. Here we go. And I'm here, I'm chatting to Bob. He's an entrepreneur and he's the owner of this place. Bob, please tell us about your business.
We've been going for 24 years. Started this business 24 years ago.
What is this branch called? What is this business called?
Well, our business here is called Business Outsource Postnet EastGate.
Okay.
We are part of the Postnet group,
Okay.
franchise group.
And you own this branch?
And I own this particular franchise.
And you're obviously an entrepreneur.
Yeah, that's right. We have been for a while.
You said 24 years.
24 years in this business. Prior to this business, I had another years in partnership in another business, a software business. And before that, I was in the big corporations.
You sound like you have a good story to tell. I want you to please tell it. Tell us how you got to from where you started to where you are now.
I suppose it goes back to when I was young.
Okay.
When I was a boy. And when, I suppose at the end of the day, you could say, being in the big organization, I effectively turned out to be an internal entrepreneur. And that's an important thing to understand, I think, because big businesses, everybody thinks big businesses has nothing to do with entrepreneurship. Just bear in mind that every single business on this planet was started by an entrepreneur. Every single big business, every single medium-sized small business is started by an entrepreneur. And therefore, there is a big need in the big organizations for what I've always termed to be internal entrepreneurship. And that's what I was. I was an ideas guy, and I had the guts to make it work. Entrepreneurship starts with a dream and an idea. It has to be a good idea. You have to make it work. Every day I come into our business because it's our business now. It's not just my business. It's everybody's business here. Because what we have here is a bunch of entrepreneurs. Every guy in his own right is an entrepreneur here. That's the way we operate here. So yeah, every day I walk into this business, I look at it. I want to smell it, make sure that it smells good, feels good, that the people who come into this business are going to feel good. We're in the business of giving people what they want, and giving it to them fast, quick turnaround, that sort of stuff. So service is the name of the game. Our motto really is, it's service, reliability, integrity, trust. That's our motto. And that's the way we've lived. This is the way this business carries on. And the biggest thing of that lot is integrity.
Spoken like a true entrepreneur. I want to ask you about currently this business. What do you guys offer here?
We can print literally on anything. Everything and anything, literally. And all the byproducts, the specialist products like, we can print on mugs, we do rubber stamps, we can print on T-shirts, we can print on anything. We make badges, we do photo books, all of that sort of stuff. We print on canvas, for example. We produce very nice stretch canvases which people love. It's a very good product and they love it, and it's always very well priced. One of the other things we believe here that I've lived by is that we want to produce a good, honest product and service at a good, honest price. So,
more details about the business, the address. Where are you situated now? You've moved, like you said.
Yeah.
Where are you now?
We're in Bradford Road, in Bedford View. Anybody driving down Bradford Road will see it's a main road in Bedford View. We'll see all our signage outside, loud and clear. There's flags fluttering, there's everything. It's a big attraction. And when people see those flags, they say, this is a place where we can get this sort of thing done, because they see it at the entrance. And they just do a quick turn into our driveway, and they're here. They don't even have to pay for parking. It's very convenient. It's a very big thing in our lives. It's to make things very convenient for our customers.
Nice. Contact details, how can people contact you?
Our phone number is 010-590-0686. Website, www.postneteastgate.co.za.
So I have one last question for you. You are a Christian, right? I want to ask you personally, what does Jesus mean to you in your life?
Jesus, it's what Jesus stands for that means everything to me. It's that integrity that we were talking about, that we like to run our business by. It's that trust.
Well, Bob, thank you so much. I had a lovely time.
Thank you. And Sandra, it was a pleasure meeting you.
May the Lord bless you and your business and everything that you do and everything that you sow in people's lives. May those seeds grow and flourish.
And I just wonder if you'd like to have a look around at what we're up to here.
Sure.
And try and relate some of these things we've been talking about entrepreneurship to what we're actually seeing in the business.
I'll see it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice. What are we got here?
Just want to show you, this is really the heart of what is the digital side of the business. Not the litho. The litho is another part of it. This is the digital side of the business where we operate our big main machines. We do
printers everywhere.
Small format printing, large format printing, digital and litho. As I said, our turnaround time is fast. We've got a
So they do the work fast.
Yeah, I've got an excellent team of people here. I love every one of them. They're fantastic. We're a group of people that achieve. So this is the heart of the business. We've got color printing, we've got black and white printing, we've got large format over there. This is where a lot of the action happens. But we're always investing. This is the thing in this sort of business. Entrepreneurship is, at the end of the day, is a question of continual investment.
Yes.
You never invest enough. So it's not, profits are there for investment and reinvestment. We've got to keep up with times, and we've always been on the cutting edge.
Well, that's awesome.
And
I can see that.
That's the way we want to be.
I can see that.
And these machines never stop, which is good. The moment I don't hear a machine operating, I can start getting nervous. So, I'm just
when you go to bed at night, you hear.
I rush in here and say, why isn't the thing working? And this is what we call it production room 2. That's production room 1. This is where we do most of our finishing.
Okay, so you polish up.
Cutting, we've got laminating there, large format, small format. We make up the stretch canvases. We do all that sort of stuff. There's mounting onto perspex, mounting onto board, all that sort of stuff, et cetera, large cutting and so on. And I'd like to show you, we've got other machines that do creasing and all that sort of thing. So we've got the whole thing sort of comes together here, the finished product. But I'd like to show you, we also have, which we set up recently, the Lula's Photo Studio, which is, I think this is an interesting story. Lula, I think, is a classic example of entrepreneurship. He loves photography. And he went out and he paid for himself to go to a photography course, do a photography course. And he's bought his own equipment. So
and he brought it here and you said, can I set it up here?
He came to Mike and me one day and he said, yeah, but what about this? And I said, oh, what a fantastic idea. So we set up Lula's Photo Studio and he's operating. Now, that's fantastic. That actually brings tears to my eyes. When a guy goes out, his own accord, that's entrepreneurship. And he says, I love this. It's a passion of mine. He goes out, makes the sacrifices, which is what entrepreneurs do, makes the sacrifice in terms of money and all the rest of it, sets himself up and says, okay, because what it does is good for him, it's good for our business, because everything we do here is graphic. So it's a fantastic integration.
Like get the image, make the image.
From image to the repro.
There we go.
All the way in one go.
Ooh, what do we have in here?
And this is where we do some of our more specialist products. Things like t-shirt printing on fabrics, it's heat transfer, printing on mugs, heat pressing onto caps, laser engraving, rubber stamps, name badges, all these sort of things. So this is, the specialist color printing, smaller color printing, and that sort of stuff. We make button badges, all these little badges, bigger badges that go in, those ones. All sorts of stuff like that. But that's what we do mainly in this place. And now I'd like to show you something special here. I think Raoul, who's one of our great guys.
That's fun there. Thank you. This is so cool.
I'd just like to give you a little present. Thank you for visiting us, and it's been a real pleasure.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it.
What we're going to do, freeze, take off the piece of paper, et voila.
And it's on.
It's on.
Thank you, this is so cool. Oh my word. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anais. Thank you for visiting us, for coming. It's been a real pleasure. And it's been a real pleasure sharing our information, talking about what we love.
It really has been a pleasure.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Been
Thank you
nice.
so
And
much. I'd love
please
to
come
come
back
and
soon.
Yes, I'd love to come and visit
Always
again.
welcome, open doors.
Awesome.
Love to see you.